Every time a Gen Z person talks about hating the 9 to 5, you hear the same old lines. You're just lazy. You don't want to work. Back in my day. Yeah, okay. Let's actually have a real conversation about why Gen Z is completely over the traditional 9 to 5 system. And no, it's not because we're lazy. It's because the system is failing us. Let's start with the most obvious thing. Money. The numbers just don't add up anymore. Most entry-level jobs, even with a college degree, pay around $15 to $20 an hour, and that's if you get lucky. Now, take a look at the cost of living. Rent is through the roof. A simple trip to the grocery store feels like a major financial decision. And don't even get me started on gas prices. We followed the rules. We did exactly what we were told to do our entire lives. Go to school. Get good grades. Get the degree. Get the job. And after all that, we're still broke. How does that make any sense? Explain to me how working a full-time 40-hour-a-week job is still not enough to afford a basic, comfortable life. The math isn't mathing. The dream we were sold of working hard and getting ahead feels like a total scam. And let's be real. The 9 to 5 isn't even really a 9 to -5 anymore, is it? It's more like a 9 to 5. Plus checking emails at 10 p.m. Plus responding to messages on a Saturday morning. Plus this unspoken expectation to be available and on all the time. Our work-life balance is a joke. It feels like our jobs think they own every single minute of our lives. We are supposed to be grateful for a job that barely pays the bills, while simultaneously demanding our entire existence. No thanks. Gen Z isn't against working. We're not allergic to effort. We are against a system where we live just to work, with nothing left over for ourselves. We want to work to live, not the other way around. Is that really too much to ask? Here's the part that older generations seem to miss completely. Gen Z is burned out. And I'm not talking about burnout at 40 after a long career, or at 50 when you're nearing retirement. I'm talking about being completely and utterly exhausted at 22. At 23? At 24, we are entering adulthood already running on empty. We step into the real world, feeling like we've already run a marathon. And then people have the audacity to be surprised when we say we do and want to do this for the next 40 or 50 years. Of course we don't. We saw what happened to the generations before us. We were raised on a steady diet of hustle culture. The internet was flooded with messages like grind harder. Sleep when you're dead. If you want it bad enough, you'll work 24/7 for it. We internalized that. We tried to be the perfect students, the perfect interns, the perfect employees. We tried to do it all. But what we realized is that grinding yourself into the ground doesn't matter if the system itself is broken. It's like trying to win a race with a flat tire. You can pedal as hard as you want, but you're not going to get very far. We watched our parents, our aunts, our uncles, the millennials, the Gen Xers work nonstop, sacrifice their health, and miss out on life, only to still be struggling financially, still be stressed, and still be unhappy. So yeah, we started asking questions. We started questioning everything we were told was normal. And this is the part people completely misunderstand. When Gen Z questions the 9 to 5, it's not us giving up. It's not about being entitled or wanting an easy way out. It's about choosing a different path. We are actively choosing our mental health over a fancy promotion that comes with more stress. We're choosing to have more time over a prestigious title that means nothing outside of an office. We are choosing to build a life, a real life, over succumbing to burnout. So, sorry not sorry if we do I don't want to be miserable, just to prove to you that we hard workers. Our definition of success is just different. It includes happiness, peace, and well-being. If you've ever laid in bed on a Sunday night, your chest tight with anxiety about the week ahead. If you've ever sat at your desk and thought to yourself, is this really it? Is this all my life is going to be? Then you get it. You're not lazy, and you're definitely not alone. Millions of us feel this way. This system wasn't built for our well-being, and pretending that it is just exhausting. That's why you see Gen Z exploring other options. We're experimenting with everything we can. We're getting into freelancing, building careers with remote work, starting side hustles that we're actually passionate about, and becoming content creators. Not because any of that is easy. Trust me, it's often harder and less stable, but because the old way, the traditional path, simply isn't working for us anymore. We're trying to build something new, something that actually fits the world we live in today. If any of this hit a little too close to home, if you felt a little ouch because it's so true, then you should definitely subscribe to our channel. We talk about Gen Z life, culture, work, and all the trending topics that matter to us every single day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.